Hello, everybody. Karen Bonafilio, Outer Realms, Inner Journeys. Do we have a treat for you? Well, we are having Niko on today, and I want to kind of explain how this is going to all come out. And Dom, hello to you. Nice to have you here. I hope you got some questions or anything you'd like to ask. But let me explain to you that have not experienced. Hey, Share Bear. So Niko is a medium, and Niko is a trance medium. And the difference between trance mediumship and psychic and mediums, I need to explain a little bit about that so you kind of know. Well, when you have psychic mediums, you go to see a psychic medium, and they are the conduit between you and the heavenly realms, or the people behind the veil, or the people you want to connect with. All powerful, all beautiful, and you get wonderful, wonderful messages from them. Where trance is a little differently, Niko goes into a trance, and his collective, which is called Noah, will come into him. So it kind of takes out the middleman, and Noah is channeling what, or Niko is channeling what Noah is saying. So is that about clear as mud? Do you understand how that works? So right now, Niko's getting into the trance state, and then he will take your questions and give you some advice. So there is a big difference between them, and I just need to make sure I keep up with all your questions over there. Hi, Kim. Hi. Oh my gosh, Dom, you got a question already. So we will start with you, and if you don't understand the process, put that in there too, and it'll get explained. I hope I did okay. So here we go. We're going to bring Noah on stage, and his collective is made up of 3 archangels. So get ready to feel the love. Hello, Noah.
Greetings to you, my dear one. Our gratitude, my dear, for offering us the sacred opportunity to be heard through your platform. And greetings to all who have joined to listen, to open their hearts, to receive our guidance and our love. Much honor and respect to each of you. We were observing, my dear, your words, your translation of this form of communication. But, my dear, all forms of communication derive from the very same method.
Oh.
If one was to omit the human form, one is left with essence. All communication, my dear, is always essence to essence. It is not essence to human form.
Yes.
It is merely perceived in your realm, in that light. But all communication, my dear, is through essence.
Essence to essence.
Indeed, my dear. This is why you are able to sense our presence near as we speak through this form of communication, my dear. It is not your form. It is your essence connecting with ours. Is that clear, my dear?
It's clear, and it also reminds me of that's the beauty of it is the essence to the essence, because you connect that way and you feel the love also.
It is a reflection of love, my dear. Your
Mm,
essence is also emitting said love.
okay.
This is the irony of the human experience, my dear. So many are seeking this elusive love from another in form, and they forget that they are an abundance of love as essence.
Hmm.
It is counterintuitive, is it not, my dear, to seek that which you already are?
No, I have some questions for you. Are you ready for that, or would you like to speak a little more before I start?
You may grasp with your questioning, my dear.
All right. Um, we have one from a viewer named Dom, and he was wondering if he could get a message from Dylan, who is in spirit form.
My dear, do you not receive messages? Have you not received signs? Do you not sense their presence near? Mm, the doubt, the dismissal after you have already received, my dear. This is the human fear. You fear accepting that the presence continues on and has never left you. The message you seek, my dear, is not to dismiss. Notice even now, through the mere mention of his essence, you can sense a presence near. Trust what you receive. It is subtle, yet powerful, and within that presence are the messages. Trust what you
Okay.
receive, my dear one.
Mm. I think
Do
she
not,
is understanding.
even though many seek external assistance to connect to essence, each one possesses the very same ability. It is a matter of silencing your mind and sitting in your silence and focusing on what you sense without expectation and fear. Begin there, my dear one. You will be surprised at what you receive.
That's beautiful. So, kind of just closing your eyes, going into a meditative state, deep breathing, and that could bring forth more messages from the people that we want to hear from,
Mhm.
allowing ourselves to open up.
It is not a matter of opening up, my dear. It is returning to your own awareness.
Mm.
It is, nor is it a matter of simply silencing the chatter of the mind. Void all distractions in your realm, my dear. For anything that alerts you to your reality, your consciousness returns. Within your consciousness is your essence, my dear. Quite expansive. All essences are joined within this energetic field. What you perceive in your realm as loss is merely a transition, that the essence detached from the physical form, but still joins your essence and your field.
Hmm.
So it is a matter of silencing the mind, relaxing the form, shifting your awareness within this vibrational field, not questioning who the presences are, allowing the sensation to remind you. And that is how one clearly receives messages.
Mm. And she thanks you for that. And I know when you've talked about essences, that they expand so far, even farther than we can realize how far we are expanding all the time.
Within that expansion, my dear, ask yourself, has your essence ever truly left its realm? Or has it merely expanded into yours through projection?
Oh, wow.
How else, my dear, is it possible to sense other essences while in physical form?
You would have to expand.
But it is not an expansion from the point of origin of your form, my dear. It is in reverse. Is that clear?
No.
You are perceiving, my dear, that your essence expands from the point of your form
Okay.
to our realm, when in actuality, my dear, it is your essence expanding through projection from our realm to your form.
Oh, all right.
Hence, you are always interconnected, and hence, you are always joined with other essences.
Oh, gosh. So we never truly are alone.
Mm. This is the message that has been delivered to humanity through centuries, my dear.
Right.
Even what you perceive as phenomena has been occurring for centuries. And through all modalities, all communication, perceived originating from your realm as a signal to ours, provided the same message. Through the evolution of humanity, you are never alone, for you have never left our realm. And still, my dear, so many ignore that and continue to believe in separation. Hence the struggles, the pain,
Mm.
the worries, the grief, all learned through the conditioning of the human mind. For there were wise ones who also recognized the message being delivered. And in order to gain control, they silenced the message through fear.
Oh. How does the ego play into all of that?
Mm. The ego, my dear, is created as a distractor. It is what allows an essence to embody the human experience, to deeply remain rooted within it, to forget their essence.
Oh.
But the ego, my dear, is not an independent force. The ego is also manipulated by your highest essence. It offers you the distractions, it offers you the different perception, it offers you the desire, the greed, the hunger as a human. In order, my dear, when one returns their awareness to essence, it is even more profound, much more beneficial, and more growth for the essence in our realm.
Okay, Noah, I'm going to skip on over to another question for you. A gal named Lori, and I think we can say this about pretty much everybody here. How do we know that we are on the right path?
What is your heart telling you, my dear? What is your intuition telling you, my dear?
Mm-hmm.
If you are assessing this question through your conscious mind, my dear, you will face confusion. If you feel into your question, follow the intuition, the guidance of the highest essence. Listen to your heart. Allow it to resonate with the truth. You will receive clarity on what the purpose is. It is not a matter of receiving the information. It is a
Mm-hmm.
matter of accepting the information you receive, for it does not always align to what the mind creates as destiny, the desires of the ego. It is simpler. It may not offer the same financial gain as you seek, but it will offer peace, resonance, harmony, love, importance. So, in order to answer the question, my dear, it is what do you desire in the heart, not in the mind?
Mm-hmm.
What is your intuition telling you rather than what is your mind dismissing? And through that answer, my dear,
Mm-hmm.
your answer is revealed.
Mm. That was really good.
Mm.
Okay. Let's see. I have a
I'm, gl-
question.
I'm glad you approve, my dear.
Noah, you know I love you so much.
Mm. The
Oh
feeling
my
is
God,
mutual, my dear. The feeling
I
is
know.
mutual.
I always love when I can connect with you. I truly do. Um, I just want everybody to have this experience with you. It's incredible. Oh, let's see.
It is we, my dear, who are having the experience with all of you.
But we reciprocate that with you, though.
Your essences, my dear, are already reciprocating. It is us who are enjoying your human form.
Mm,
So the gratitude is ours, my dear.
thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Althea has a question, and excuse me if I said your name incorrectly. She believes she's getting visits from her guides, but she's scared and trying
Mm,
to move past it. She wondered if you could tell her what they are trying to tell her.
not to be afraid, my dear. Recognize, my dear, who these essences that are assisting you are. Imagine, my dear, a reunion, if you will, of all those in your physical existence, the ones nearest and dearest to your heart, even those who passed, my dear. Imagine for a moment, all alive, all with you. You feel all of their love. You love them equally. There is not one in your room that you love less. Picture for a moment, my dear, how would you feel? Seen, admired, loved, honored, respected. And these are beings that you recall from this physical incarnation. The essences, my dear, who are assisting you, who you are recognizing as drawing near to your presence within your dream state, equates to the same. They're of love. They honor you. They respect you. It is also a reunion of sorts, my dear. Your
Mm.
human mind does not possess the recollection of who they are. But notice that your mind is creating fear, but your heart senses peace and love. So, which,
Mm,
my dear, do
mhm.
you perceive is more powerful? The fear the mind creates, or the heart and the love it emits?
The love. And you have told me so
Continue to
many
focus on
times.
what you feel, my dear.
I'm sorry, would you say that again, please?
Continue to focus on what you feel when you are
What you
receiving these visions, and do not fear afterward. For the mind creates fear, for it cannot create love.
ah, oh no. Okay. Um, are you able? I have a viewer, Linda. Wondered if you could do any general reading from her spirit guides to her.
My dear, why do you not ask them yourself? Recognize, my dear, one does not require the assistance of another. It is a matter of attuning to their vibrational frequency, my dear. Even contact between forms is based on energetic frequency. It is not their appearance. It is not even gazing into their eyes. It is the vibrational tone which emits when they speak. It is their energetic field that you sense with your presence. The same is true, my dear, for how you recognize the essence is assisting you. So if they are, my dear, attempting to connect with you, notice what you sense. How does the atmosphere near you alter? Does your breath shallow? Is there a warmth in your chest? Do you feel pressure or sensations on the form? This is how their vibrational resonance, my dear, connects with yours. And as you notice, do not fear, do not question, merely offer gratitude. And that sensation heightens, my dear. With this partnership, if you will, you also reach messages that you perceive as your own new thoughts, but it is indeed a message transmitted from that essence. Merely trust, my dear. Speak to them, write to them, think a message to them. They are listening, my dear. For even your writing, your speaking, and your thinking derives from your own essence. So, returning to what we noted earlier, my dear, all communication is essence to essence. Trust your essence, my dear.
And I think that's a key, is the trust.
Indeed, it is, my dear.
And I think that sometimes we doubt ourselves so many times and need to replace that with trust that you are receiving those messages, and don't doubt that.
When one doubts themselves, my dear, it is because they have forgotten their essence. They doubt through the human perception. When one remembers their essence, my dear, not only do they not doubt the connection and what they receive as guidance and love and for their highest good, but in turn, my dear, they doubt their humanness less, for they realize the human vessel is exactly that. It is not their identity. The form merely serves as a vessel for their essence.
Right. Yes.
And therefore, doubt is removed across both spectrums, my dear. Is that clear?
It is to me, yes.
Wonderful.
Um, when we pray, are those prayers heard to all of the essences that we are connected with?
My dear, even your prayers are your thoughts. But even these are not your thoughts. It is your essence, my dear, offering you this prayer, offering you the belief that you are the one creating the prayer in order to reach to your departed. But it is still your essence, my dear. Imagine for a moment that it is those very loved ones' essence who are offering you the prayer to reach to them. A reversal, if you will, to assist you, to help you remember that there is no separation. And yet
That's beautiful.
the teachings of your realm state otherwise. That those loved ones have departed and returned to a realm in which in actuality they never left. And your prayers and your righteous living, if you will, salvation, offers you redemption to also join them in this realm. This is a beautiful tale
Mm.
weaved in your realm. Yet it is not accurate, my dear. Even when one even when one physical form ceases to exist in your realm, the essence does not retract through that projection, it remains. This is how you are always interconnected with those loved ones. Even they are infusing your mind with thoughts and messages and love and comfort and support. Is that clear, my dear?
Yeah, it is, Noah. And I know I get thoughts, and I'm thinking, I don't know who gave me that thought, but I just want to say thank you because
That is
boom, they come in.
that is your essence, my dear. You
Yeah.
are recognizing it clearer now, for you have shifted your awareness to their existence.
Yes.
And
Mhm.
the more you shift your awareness, my dear, the more frequent it appears to arrive. But understand those thoughts, those messages, that presence has always been within your energetic field. It just now appears as new arrival. For
Right. And
now, for now you have shifted your awareness.
yeah, exactly. And shifting the awareness is huge.
Mhm.
Share Bear, I'm glad that was good for you. Um, oh my goodness. So I think I'm looking at some of the questions and like wondering if someone's sisters around you. I think we know that all of those essences are always around us now.
Indeed.
Yeah, they're there. Yeah. If someone needs a message from their parents, Suzanne would like a message from her parents. What advice would you give her?
My dear, these are all similar messages.
I know.
Trust, belief. Recognize, my dear, the dynamic of when one loses their parents. mm, They sense they lost a comfort and a protector. And
Yes.
yet, my dear, recognize this. The comfort of the mother, the protection of the father, has only doubled in depth, in frequency, in tone. But their essence is near you, interacting with you. So do not view it as a loss. Do not view it as a struggle. Do not view it as mm, questioning who will comfort you, who will protect you. For they have never ceased, my dear. You are able to feel that love,
Hmm.
the steadiness, the comfort, the wisdom, even more profoundly now. For there is no time separation as your realm provided. There is no night and day. There is no time. So their essences are with you eternally.
Hmm. Mm. I'm kind of looking at the questions and I'm not quite sure. We have people, Sharon would like to know about finding a partner and being financially stable.
My dear, recognize where that question originated, my dear. Begin with the financially stable. Is this not driven by the ego? To be financially stable, to have excess finances, this is based on how you measure yourself and your worth to another in your realm. This is the human experience, my dear, an illusion. It is not real. The second portion of your question, my dear, about finding love, I
Mm-hmm.
offer you a simple question. Do you truly love yourself? Do you truly love your essence? Or are you viewing and perceiving your human identity through the flaws and imperfections, which is intentional in order to sustain a human experience? So to seek that love is to first find it in yourself, my dear. For when one truly loves themselves, when one truly honors their essence, they are not preoccupied with finding love in the physical realm, but then they remember that they are embraced in the conditional love of all essences. Is that clear, my dear?
Okay, I understand that you have to really find the true love that you have for yourself before you seek that love in another partner. Would that be
My
correct?
dear, if one focuses on loving themselves, then they in turn, my dear, remember to love their essence. And when they love their essence, it opens the passageway, my dear, to remembrance. And in turn, they receive once more to their consciousness the love of all the essences who are joined with them.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, my dear, when one is experiencing this profound, unconditional love, do you perceive they will still continue to pursue seeking that love in your realm?
No.
Exactly, my dear. They are content with the love within. This leads them to the alignment of their own purpose through this physical journey. And it is only on this road of alignment that another of human form will appear, also loving themselves, also remembering essence, also receiving love of essences. And this is how two in physical form join within the love, though limited, of their realm. Is that clear, my dear?
I understand. I hope the audience understands.
You are a representative of your audience, my dear.
I'm trying.
So if you understand, my dear, I assure you they do as well.
Okay. All right. Now, what happens energetically when we open our hearts to divine communication?
Mm. That energy, my dear, pours through into your realm. This is why it is vital to truly love yourself. When you love your essence, my dear, the heart channel opens exponentially. And not only can those in your realm feel the love, but you
Mm-hmm.
are speaking through the truth of your love. So the vibrational energy you speak of, my dear, is the same vibrational current within your energetic field, your essence. But when you speak of love, when you open your heart, when you exude love, not only is your vibrational frequency being transmitted, but so too an abundance of the essences who are assisting you. Their energy, their vibrational frequency is also transferring with yours. This is what those in your realm, my dear, refer to as healing, the healing of love, power of love.
Reminds me of the Beatles song, Love is All There Is.
Indeed, my dear.
And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. I think they were very prophetic.
And my dear, you should remember to include these within your project.
Ooh, if I can, I don't know if that's plagiarism. Oh, I could attribute it to them. Yeah.
Indeed, my dear.
Thank you for that reminder. I have to jot that down.
Mm.
Um, oh gosh. How do we know when we've outgrown a lesson or that karmic cycle?
My dear. Define karmic cycle and why you believe that is real. A karmic cycle, my dear. Would this not indicate past lives and reincarnations?
Hmm.
My dear, why do you perceive there is a past when there is no sense of time? Hmm.
True.
All is occurring, my dear, simultaneously through various parallel existences, so there is no past, my dear.
Hmm.
What you perceive as a karmic lesson, very well may be, my dear, a lesson another parallel version is experiencing through your incarnation in this life, and vice versa, my dear. So, what you are so hastily wishing to rid is, in fact, my dear, assisting another version, all assisting the other, in order for your highest essence to truly grow and evolve. Is that clear, my dear?
Yes, and I'm becoming more aware, accepting, and
Mhm.
embracing the parallel universes. For those,
Even my even my dear, the one who asked earlier
uh huh.
about the essences who are visiting within
Hmm.
the dream state. How is one so certain, my dear, that this is an essence who is assisting? Or is this perhaps a projection of another version of you in another reality?
I think you need to talk about parallel universes to kind of explain those.
My dear, as mentioned earlier, if your essence is a projection of our realm to your physical form,
Hmm.
do you not believe it is possible for the same essence to project itself through various forms?
I do now.
Mhm.
I
And with
didn't.
re- and with realities, my dear, because your realm evolves within the concept of linear time, and time is not real. Do you not perceive that your understanding of time can be manipulated, bent, frozen, duplicated to create other threads of realities within the same reality, my
Yes.
dear? And also, my dear, you recognize your reality, your dimension, your realm as the only one. And yet, for centuries, my dear, there has been proof that others exist. So the same applies there, my dear. Their essence projects their essence to that version, that form, within that reality, that dimension. But the underlining here, my dear, regardless of which dimension you reside or which timeline you reside, that you are privy to, it is and always shall be the same essence projected through many various expressions.
Yeah, I
But,
do understand that.
so, therefore, my dear, just as you are aware of your essence, so too are you able to be aware of the other parallel essences. For your growth not only comes from living this earthly life, but from shared consciousness, my dear, of all other parallel lives. Your earlier question asked if they receive from your learnings. Indeed, my dear, every act, every word spoken, every experience is shared through consciousness with each other. Just as this form of communication, my dear, is now being perceived as a transmission into your realm to all those who are listening. But again, as we said, my dear, it is not a connection essence to form, but essence to essence. So though the human ears are listening, it is their essence who is hearing. So this transmission, my dear, is not simply being broadcast to your realm. It is also reaching every single parallel expression from this vessel and all of you. This is how, my dear, the subconscious mind works and the purpose why it was created. Is that clear, my dear?
Yes, it is. Noah, does our breath carry our essence?
Indeed, my dear. That which you perceive as your individual breath is in fact, my dear, the shared breath of all of those parallel existences.
Oh, wow.
And the same resonance, my dear. Though your voice appears different in your realm as it projects through your human form, the breath behind the voice, my dear, is the same expression within each parallel expression. This is your life force, my dear.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
There is no coincidence, my dear, that the same life force, if you will, of your essence is also the same life force of your form.
I guess I just never I didn't look at that way. I didn't expand myself in that.
Indeed, my dear. And again, my dear, it is not simply a breath. It is the pulse, if you will, the pulse of your highest expression, my dear. This is also why, my dear, when words are not spoken in your realm through the natural progression of love, you ache, you regret. It feels unfamiliar. For even the word one speaks hastily of anger, of hatred, and not of love to one in your realm also reverberates, my dear, through that same breath to all parallel expressions as well as your highest expression.
Wow.
Which is why it feels foreign and there
Wow.
is instant regret. The same applies, my dear, when one is caring, compassionate, loving, patient, and you sense a surge of warmth, of love, of encouragement, embodiment. This too, my dear, transmits in both directions.
I remember a few weeks ago driving around just full of love and feeling like I was connected with everything, and I didn't know where that came from. And
My
that
dear.
could have been coming from one of my essences in another parallel universe.
Indeed, my dear. Indeed.
You blow my mind.
Perhaps that one, my dear, truly was experiencing love at the highest degree. Perhaps, my dear, they encountered a newborn, and that newborn's arrival offers a sense of love which cannot be measured by the human mind. And that love, the intensity of the love, my dear, rippled across each and every consciousness through each parallel version, and you sensed an overwhelming feeling of love. The same occurs, my dear, when one experiences irritation with no cause, and it lingers for most of your day. This, my dear, is the orchestration of your highest essence. Love is easily shared, my dear, for it is the most powerful emotion in existence. But when another version of you, my dear, is struggling, with numerous discomforts, and it will become overwhelming. Your highest essence alleviates the pressure, the stress, the discomfort
Oh.
by sharing this irritation, this sadness, this anger through
Mm-hmm.
multiple versions. You are storing, you are assisting. It is quickly removed and is temporarily placed in order to assist another version for growth, for clarity, and to continue through this perceived struggle. This
Mm-hmm.
is also why, my dear, those moments when you felt overwhelmed by fear, by worries, there was a moment of clarity where it felt as if it was lifted off of your shoulders, my dear.
Mm-hmm.
The same occurred then, which is why, my dear, when those in your realm cling to this notion of separation, how is it possible, my dear, that separation exists?
It doesn't.
Indeed, my dear.
No, I want to read you something from Lorraine Chambers because I think it's applicable to many people that have this existence here on earth. She says, I don't want to be a slave to society. We get up and go to work, meet the same people, pay the same bills. It's a groundhog day every day. How can I stop feeling this way? Why would I have chosen this? It feels like a play that I'm in every day. How can I see it differently?
Mm. But it is a play, my dear. Your human experience is exactly that. Your reality is the stage, and each of your identities is a character played, my dear, portrayed through
Mm.
this production. Hence, my dear, it's an illusion. It is not real. What this one was describing, my dear, was the human experience itself.
Mm-hmm.
When one is deeply rooted in this experience, my dear, this is what they view. This is what they sense. But a question on why did it occur?
Mm-hmm.
This, my dear, is incomplete. For the power is in the return. Many, my dear, continue to believe they are within that production. They believe the production is their reality. They believe the human existence is their identity and their labels and relationships and continue to struggle. This is why, my dear, your realm offers intentional forgetfulness, where other realms do not offer forgetfulness. But recognize, my dear, as mentioned earlier, so many of your parallel realities who exist in a realm where there is no forgetfulness are watching and learning through you.
That's
Plus,
huge.
plus, my dear, it makes it even much more profound
Yes.
when one, through the veil of forgetfulness, remembers their essence and they are able to see again, if you will. This also offers strength, support, encouragement to other versions, my dear, who are still struggling. And also, even those versions who exist in a realm where there is no forgetfulness are learning through your bravery and through your courage. All is shared learning, my dear. View it as the curriculum of your highest essence.
Mm-hmm.
And you are all in the same classroom, if you will, my dear.
Mm-hmm. No, a lot of people want to hear from their loved ones, like they want their dad to come through or they want their sister to come through. What advice can you offer these people that want to feel that connection?
As mentioned earlier, my dear, the perception is that hearing the words spoken through another physical form will land even more powerfully to their ears. But I assure each of you, if you sit in your silence, the silent communication from your loved ones will fall most profoundly on your ears and your hearts. The inner dialogue continues. They have not stopped speaking. You have stopped listening.
Yes.
So though the human mind is seeking to hear the voice from another, it will never be offered as powerful as direct communication, which is always occurring.
Mhm.
Listen within. Begin the dialogue. I assure you, they will respond.
I agree with that. I have experienced that. I can't find it on the thread now, but someone asks about them joking with them, and they swear that they're cracking jokes from the other side with them. And
Mm.
and I know personally, there it is. Do they make jokes with us when we're talking daily? Sometimes I swear they're cracking jokes.
My dear, allow me to begin by once more reinforcing there is no other side, my dear.
Mm,
The personality, as you recall, my dear, is still within their energetic field.
mhm,
The presence is still in your reality. It does not retract when a form ceases to exist in the realm.
mhm,
So that you are sensing the humor of their personality. Your mind is creating these anecdotes. It is a shared consciousness. You sense their laughter. You sense the humor in their personality. But your mind is also perceiving what it wishes to be occurring.
mm,
But nonetheless, my dear, there is no other side. They have not left your realm. Their
mhm,
essence is just as alive as you remember it to be. For remember, the breath is what animates the physical form. The breath is the life force. And if
mhm.
their essence is still projected into your realm, they have not left. Their life force is still active, overlapping with your own.
Mhm.
Very well, my dear.
I just remember my husband um, telling me that I needed to get going because I'm not getting any younger. I knew it was him when he said that because that's how he spoke, you know.
Indeed, my dear. When the essence is being projected through a physical form, my dear, it is not merely the essence, it is what is stored in the subconscious
Mm,
mind of the one receiving, what is stored in the subconscious mind of the vessel transmitting, and the energetic life force, my dear, of the essence, creating the dialogue, creating the bridge, retrieving from your subconsciousness, my dear,
mm,
wording, phrasing, in order to articulate with specifics that you recognize as it being their essence.
mm. Okay.
When one is connecting solely to essence without the assistance of another vessel,
Mhm,
the dialogue, my dear, is fluid,
mm.
as if you are speaking and their form is next to you. Is that clear, my dear?
Yes, it is.
I see we have come to our time, my dear.
May I ask one more question, please?
Indeed, my dear.
Thank you. Um, If the collective could share one message of unconditional love and hope for everyone listening tonight, what would it be?
You are the message. You are the unconditional love.
Mm.
You have merely forgotten. Remember, this is your purpose, to remember. Much honor and respect once more.
Much honor, love, and respect for you, Noah.
Our humble gratitude, my dear, to you. I thank you, my dear one.
Thank you so much.